Hey, everybody.
Hello.
It was just a suggestion.
Twitch
never
is like
Was
doing
it
the thing
him?
where it's delayed and I have to turn off the music because I get like the music at the same time like this.
Yay.
Can't do it. Hey everybody. Hi Shelf Collector. We're back. Another Wednesday. Red Markets. This is episode 22?
24.
24?
20. Oh no, 22. Yeah. Why did I think it wasn't?
You just said it
I
was
told
22
Mike
early.
what the number was.
Yeah.
I'm just going off of memory. I feel
David's just
like,
making me second guess myself up in
I
here
feel
like
really
normal.
good hitting that number off of memory. So yeah, hey, we're gonna be, we negotiated last time. We're gonna do a thing this time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And
Negotiated.
we have some stuff to talk about before that though, because tomorrow Johnson City's going live on YouTube. It's a 2-part series. Our buddy Scott came and ran that for us on channel. That'll go live on
That was
YouTube
so much
tomorrow.
fun.
That was a really fun game.
That
Yeah,
was
we
fun to
gotta
watch.
get Scott to run more games. That's what I'm learning. Is Scott has to run more here.
And he
The
has to put
specific-
Zorn in all of them.
right.
The specific brand of chaos that Scott brings to running a game is just, it's so much fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you walk into a tanning salon and Zorn's there. Zorn, the nexus being that is present throughout the multiverse will
Yeah.
be there somewhere.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
All of our games are tied together because of Zorn.
Right, Zorn, yeah. Zorn's like what is it, the quantum leap dude? Just like shows up in every world. Where am I?
Oh my god. Okay. So those are YouTube announcements. I think Ethan, let's do real quick and then I think
Yeah.
Katrina, you've got some stuff on the merch front, but we'll hit Ethan first.
So next Wednesday we have Red Markets, and then in between that we're doing something on Saturday. Maybe, probably, we'll figure it out. So surprise on Saturday, and the surprise could be nothing, or it could be a game. So you're in for a surprise no matter what.
Check out our
the
Discord.
unexpected.
Yeah.
Because I was told to look through my games and figure out if I have something. So I'm gonna do that one day this week.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna remember to do it. I think tomorrow I'm working from home, so I'll probably do it that day instead of working. Because that's what you do. That's what you do.
So
That's it. That's all I got. That's all we're doing.
we got a lot to do tonight. So talk to us about merch. There's stuff going on the merch front.
There is stuff going on the merch front, but I just want to remind you of the old stuff that we have because I got new notebooks in, guys. So remember, HSC logo, our icon. Yes, I have all these notebooks. My husband's so happy about it. Bitch and ye shall receive. Are you a wine-ant? Are you a drunkle? Or are you a nibbling? You can get on anything. It looks really good on an apron. I'm telling you, you got to get it.
Oh, I
We got
used
some-
mine. I used mine last week.
Oh,
I
shit,
used
cool.
my apron. It's good. It
good?
works. It
Awesome.
works. I mean, for an apron without pockets, it does what it needs to. Like, I mean, if it had pockets, it would have to do other things. But what it does is protect my clothing. And it does that
Okay.
well.
Nice.
And doesn't really stain, from what I can tell.
We have the Incidentals merch. Definitely, you can go get that anywhere. Also, like, I have it on a notebook, but we highly recommend you get the Incidentals We're Here on stickers.
Yes.
And then anywhere that there's like a thing that has happened, just put a sticker there. They can't blame you. They'll blame the RPG thing that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
We need about 20. We need about 20 of those for Casey's truck specifically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
just
different
on
places.
various-
Oh,
parts of the truck.
trust me. No, trust me. I'm gonna probably order about 100 of those. And
Like,
that's-
like whatever, like your fuel tank or whatever wasn't airtight. You just slap an incidental sticker on that baby.
Bam.
It makes it airtight.
Fixed.
That's how it
Yeah.
works.
Right there.
Physics.
It's like
For-
it's like
It's
the Flex
science.
Seal tape. It's the Flex Seal tape.
Mhm.
Or
That's what
whatever.
I-
you just
I
smack
legitimately-
it on there.
I'm not kidding when I said, can y'all just dump some Flex Seal down in the tank and call it a day so I can get back on the road? They're like, that's not how that works, sir. I'm like, I know. I'm just
I imagine
I've
the
been here.
diesel would like melt that, right?
100%. Flex Seal and diesel does not mix.
That's good to
Um,
know. That's good to know. Never spill your gas can in your Flex Seal boat.
So the last notebook I have on hand is the All Is Well Gap merch from the Urban Shadows game
Gap
that we
merch.
had. And now, guys, I know that you are saying, God, Heather, you just don't have enough notebooks. And you're right, I don't. And soon I will be placing an order for 2 new notebooks. And why is that? Because we dropped 2 new merch items today. Bam, 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 bam. They are some old Consave favorites. It's what is it? Sad Boy Al Whiskey, I think. Yeah, Al's Sad Boy Whiskey. That is up for sale. And the Uh-Oh Cheese logo is also up. As always, there's a sale going on TeePublic, so pick it up there. I did it is up on Redbubble. I will say that the whiskey thing looks real good on some coasters. Like
Slick.
they look good on coasters, and like you can put like your whiskey glass on the coaster about whiskey. Anyway, all that new
It's really like
layers.
immersive.
It's whiskey
It's
all the way
like
down.
in a bar.
Yeah.
It's like in a bar. They got the branded coasters they got for free from the liquor company.
Right. So yeah, we have our old merch, then we have 2 new merch items, and David's gonna step away, so I'm gonna riff for just a few more seconds. But yeah, TeePublic stuff is on sale right now, and will be through the weekend, or not the weekend, the rest of the week. And yeah, buy a home good, buy an apron, I'll be buying new notebooks here shortly.
Do you write in them?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I-
an
I don't know that
incredibly
I've
brief
written-
response to that question.
I don't know that I've written that much
Sure.
in my graduate career.
Okay, wait. Ethan, I take notes in every game you and I play together.
I know, but how
Which
many
is
is that?
every game.
I mean, it's
Lately,
literally
all
lately
games.
it is.
Let's just go through the short year of me, like the short
I will
couple
say-
years I've been in. We've had what, 7, 10 games,
Seven.
all
It's
of
a
us.
lot. It's
This is my like. See, I have this one.
I
It's my
got
work
you.
notebook.
I'm just here. I'm here to play Mike's advocate. I'm here to advocate for Mike, who is not on camera
My
currently.
husband, Mike.
Yes.
Um,
Real Mike.
We have an abundance of Mikes in HSC, so
That's-
you
that's-
know,
Worldwide, man. Worldwide.
worldwide,
Yes.
an
Mike-
abundance of Mikes.
my husband knows that I collect certain things, and that could change at any month on what the thing is that we're collecting. It could be pens, it could be notebooks, it could be makeup. I don't know. Right now it's notebooks and pens, okay? I feel like I'm
Look, Ethan.
You know, it could have been heroin, so I'm proud of you.
I was gonna
Well,
say,
starting
look.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So like in a
Go down to
relationship,
TJ for a good time.
HSC branded. Never mind. No, that's fine.
it's the next merch item.
The DEA is about to just bust out David's.
Yep.
I was like, can we not, David? Can we not? Because the last thing I need is a black SUV rolling up on
No,
my
I'm good.
ass.
I'm
Like,
good. I'm good. I'm done. I already had black Cessnas follow me around once. I'm not
It's all good.
making more.
okay,
So
that's a
Good.
a
Now we have
after-game
we
story.
get to ask David about a break now. That's
I was like, I
Yeah.
have so many fucking questions.
Look,
I gotta
look,
get a snack
Long
and I have
Bow-
to ask about that.
Longbow comes from a place of knowledge. Okay.
Nice.
So many fucking questions. Okay, so
Crazy sauce. You gotta buy some merch.
There you go. Let's do this. What do we do? We're red markets tonight. Vectors and like
Oh.
legs.
Emotional trauma.
let's not say V. Okay, that's the V word.
Not the V
and that's
word?
not
No V
allowed.
word?
Not the no V words, man.
no
Casualties.
victories.
Victory. So
No.
I get I get that you have trauma. I get that you have trauma around the vector.
Investments.
So we'll say fast boys.
Fast
Vitality.
boys. Didn't you say that yesterday, Heather, when we were watching that one
Uh-huh.
zombie game? Like, oh,
We
you got
were
some fast-
watching Lewis, our good friend Lewis, play Project Zomboid, and they have fast boys and slow boys
See?
in there that eat you. So yeah.
Got the fast
That's-
boys and the shamblers.
Mhm.
I
And
will say I
Ethan
did
used
use
that.
I used the horde generation mechanic from Red Markets in my D&D game on Sunday because they're just in a place that's just so filled with, at any given time there are zombies nearby, and I was like, man, how many zombies? So I just rolled 2d10 and I was like, there's like 10 of them and they're like 8 turns away.
Nope, you
which
said
is
shambles.
shambles, yeah,
You
I
did say shambles.
but
Mhm.
the equivalent of turns in D&D. But like in D&D, that's so much time That's like
Mhm.
you could be on the other side of the continent, Nate. Turn. You could almost cast a 1 minute casting time spell in that amount of time.
Yep.
Like that's intense. Red markets, that's not as long as you want it to be.
No. No.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, Red Markets. Red Markets is a game of economic horror. It's a giant book. Get it
That
online.
you almost just lost there.
It's fine. I just almost dropped it and crushed my own skull.
I was about to say you could brain a guy with that book.
Oh, you absolutely could. You could put that if you were at Gen Con and they put that in one of like the plastic bag with like the handles on it, and you like swung it around, like you could wipe somebody out.
It's a weapon.
No problem.
Mhm.
It is.
You know what you
it
could
is-
do? You could take
It's a
out
fine
names.
game that serves double duty,
You
right?
know how
Like,
in the
'cause-
80s, like grandmas would carry those giant purses full of doorknobs?
Yeah, to
now
protect
in
themselves. Yeah.
2021, nerds just carry around big old AEG bags full of gaming books.
That's
It's
what you
the
do if
same
you
impact.
happen to walk into the wrong part of Indy on your way back to
That's
your
right.
hotel room.
Yeah.
The wrong part of the dealer hall. Let's be honest, that artist
Yeah.
alley kind of sketch. You gotta like fight your way through.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have no people on the inside in Artist Alley.
That's right. That's right. To know all the back ways to get to the right merchants. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, let's play some.
So yeah, like we said last time, we negotiated a job, and that turned out
Super.
excellent. We're
Super.
making a ton of money off this one. They can't all go well, right? Like if they all went well, the game wouldn't be interesting. Just try to remind ourselves of that every now and then, because shit happens.
That was brutal. It was a brutal
'cause just-
negotiation.
Nobody's
Yeah.
perfect, man. Just keep moving. That's so yeah, we are on a job. We have our job for Dyson, who asked us to go check out Oxbow Mining Company. He's having you guys go out there to try to find out if they have any honeycomb petroleum calcining coke on site.
Oh, you have a name for it now.
Yes, I knew it was a thing because I had read about it once upon a time and then had to find that description again somewhere else. So yeah, that is a refinery that is north of Enid, out in the woods.
What were the words between honeycomb and coke?
Petroleum
Mm-hmm.
and calcining.
I
They
did
are
look that up.
conveniently
Like,
in Legend Keeper. It's-
Oh,
Yay.
dope.
Fab.
And this is something that you have absolutely been exposed to before, Casey. Like,
yeah, 100%. Yeah, I looked at it, I was like, yep. Like I said, I'm
Best
not
part is-
worried.
there's only like a handful of places that seem to handle it. So like one of them might be there, and the other's like in Baton Rouge.
Yep.
Then there's one in like Argentina and like
Ethan's like, "Ooh,
Somewhere
Baton
in the
Rouge is
Middle
not where
East.
you want your chemicals."
No, because I know that part of the state, and it has like the highest cancer rate in the country.
You know, Deer Park, Texas, right next to Houston, is like that. It's like
Mhm.
Yeah.
randomly a lot of brain cancer, and it's like,
What
Yeah.
if it has to do with
There's-
the 6 refineries that sit down there?
there's like chemical plants like 500 yards from like elementary schools in that part of Louisiana. It's like not okay.
Right. So
Mhm.
here we are, economic horror, like you expect.
Like
Chemicals
you expect.
yes,
near
go
school.
find the refinery, find out if they actually have this stuff that they think they were refining when the crash happened.
We did
By the
mention-
way, you're earning 15 bounty for the entire job.
Sweet.
Yeah. So,
And we did mention that we were on the hunt for school supplies, and knowing that they do put schools next to chemical plants means that
Will be great.
likelihood is pretty
this could
high.
all work,
Mm.
right?
Get some desks.
So the morning of like when we're gonna head out, probably early as we do, before we can all get together, Martha is going to show up at Ash and Rigid's place and knock quietly.
What is that place like? That's-
I mean, it's like a basic little shack, right? Not too far away from the bar. It's got some bare amenities, a bed, pictures of our past lives, a couple books laying around, like university books and stuff like that for botany. So, like,
One of the many copies of A Wrinkle in Time that are in this town.
now I would say Rigid was still like going through graduate school, so he has his old books and stuff, and he's got probably a couple personal plants sitting in the very back of the place with good light, not UV light because that's expensive. So that's what you see, and Rigid would have his probably like his starting to put on his carpet armor, and Ash would probably be the one that opened the door while Rigid's getting ready, going through his weapons and stuff.
Martha's in like her gear with long sleeves and long pants and her traveling gear ready to go. Hey Ash, I was hoping to talk to you and Rigid. If he's ready.
Oi,
Yeah.
what's
come
up?
on in.
Hey Rigid, you about ready to go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
So, and she kind of like pulls her backpack around and pulls out like two things that are covered. They're in aluminum foil. They're yay big. I wanted to apologize for what happened at the bar yesterday and apologize to you, Rigid, for yelling at you. It was just a heated moment, and I know a lot of us were just upset in different ways. So I made you guys some zucchini bread because I thought, well, here, and she hands one to Ash, and I know we're about to go on the road, so I made a separate one and I give that to Rigid. So I hope everything's okay at the bar, Ash, and I hope we're okay, Rigid.
Let me first apologize for I was upset, and for my neck of the woods, you don't let that happen. But you're right. This is not the crew you signed up for, and I apologize that I let that get super personal. So, but yeah, we good. Zucchini. I haven't had zucchini bread in a long time. Where'd you get zucchini from?
Oh, the farm hands I bought a couple. We get vegetables sometimes, and I've tried the recipe before, and it came out pretty good. So I thought you guys might like it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I appreciate. Oh, hey, hold on. And you see Rigid go to his backpack and he pulls out the 14 bounty. I was like, this is for your drone. You forgot
Oh.
about this.
Well, it's our drone, so
Look, you were the one who knew how to work it. You're the one who asked me to, and I ended up selling it. This is yours. So take it.
I'll take it. And then when Rigid is like picking up his shit, getting ready to go, I'll hand 4 to Ash without Rigid seeing.
I think she will like quietly tuck them under the edge of the zucchini bread and kind of like get a little glassy eyed and give you like the one-armed hug while she's trying to hold the zucchini bread at the same time.
Yeah, Martha will give her a big hug. We'll be back soon. So you ready, Reg?
Yeah, let's get this job over with. Maybe we'll have better luck when we get back.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we might find the gold doubloons stuff. Not them, their stuff. I have a plan.
Okay.
I
just want it writ. All right, I want it on the record. When Casey says I have a plan, that is like an ancient HSC curse, right?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm like
2 merch items that I've been thinking about that are like specifically Casey related are the consequences of my actions. And I have a plan. I don't know how to make them into merch items yet, but
can we do a front and back situation?
Yes. You know what? Yes, we can.
Dude, it was just like Griffith : I have a plan.
Ben said it too. Like Ben
Yeah, that's
Griffin,
what I'm saying.
I was
That's
like,
what I'm
all my
saying.
characters say
That's
I
what I'm
have a
saying.
plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. See, this game has like tangible consequences that I can't shoot my way out of or be a big beefy guy about. So
I'm
I think
sorry.
I
We're
think
gonna
it's just that
start.
I
the
think that Mike
cyberpunk
just has
thing.
the chutzpah to exact consequences on you. I think the fact that consequences haven't visited you until now is my fault.
You're not the only one, David. There's been a
Yeah.
few of us that have
Yeah.
been egging this on for a while.
Scared off the ledge.
Cyberpunk had a rotating cast. It was hard to like try to latch onto that too much. When like
yeah.
next
you
session
punish
you
the
can't
group.
really hit
You
him with it.
punish the
Like 3
group.
weeks from now, it's like it's not gonna. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's
Very
ease of
easy.
access that's made it
Yeah.
something.
Oh my god. I love it.
So we'll go meet up with the guys.
Yep.
Yeah. Longbow is in some sort of like courtyard near the gates. He's got his backpack and he's probably like checking his Ubix for something or another. Not really like paying attention to anything specific. He's just over there on a table by himself.
yo. You good?
Yeah. No, we're good. I was just curious where those guys may have come from. So that's all.
Are you looking into it?
Just a little bit. You know, people have reputations. Gotta find out about it. Just curious who we were dealing with. That's all. I'm not gonna
Are
do
you
anything.
talking about the guy we're working for or the balloons?
The doubloons? Yeah, I was just looking into them a little bit, seeing if they had a big reputation or anything like that. So
Do you want to roll research?
I would love to roll research.
I mean, with a name like Trash Bag.
I mean, yeah, somebody's been like, "Have y'all met a guy named Trashbag One? Crazy name."
Yeah.
He's also so I'm inserting more lore on Trashback because Gavin wanted me to. He's like 95 pounds, but also like 7 feet tall.
That's right.
Of course he is.
He's like
Of course he is.
Is he a-
skeleton dipped in wax.
Is he a damn like Belter from The Expanse? Just can't even.
No,
hold up
he's
his own
a
weight?
he's a meth addict.
Oh
He's a
yeah.
meth and
fair.
like, look,
What'd you do? What'd you get? What'd you do?
I got double fours on the dice.
Double fours on the die. Yeah, so they are a step up from raiders, right? Like they absolutely these are assholes that go out there, find like shipping lane drones. Somewhere I had a link and I cannot find it, and I will do it at some point. There is a company out there right now today that are doing like drone mini blimps. And the idea is that like kind of like there's those that are like loaded with like bunches of smaller drones, like the B-mail drones.
Yeah.
And they like go from one place to another, and then like the little drones drop off their packages and they'll go back. Right. And these guys like they take down the blimp once. And then they hawk
Cool.
people back the things that they had already paid for.
Yeah. Yeah. Respect the hustle. Hate that I got caught up in it. Respect the hustle.
Yeah.
with that said, so Ridge is like, they did fuck up and tell us how they did their job, right?
I mean,
All we had,
yeah.
look,
Go ahead.
for the cohesion of the group, killing them counterproductive.
No, I don't want to kill him. I don't want to. I'm just looking into him. I'm a little obsessed. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine. We just got to find some equipment and sell it back to them for double the price.
They do travel around. Like you do find reports of them being in different areas. And there definitely are people who like talk about that one guy Trash Bag, because apparently like they've made a somewhat southwesterly motion, because apparently that guy gets drunk and talks about Yuma, Arizona all the time.
Who?
Trash Bag gets drunk, talks about Yuma, Arizona all the damn time.
Yuma. Okay. 310 to Yuma, Arizona. Like
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
Yuma?
Yuma. Yes.
All right. Good. Good. Can-
Baby, just go do yourself a favor and go watch my old stream. I have it highlighted.
Or
You'll
don't.
understand.
Or don't.
It's-
I
it's
watched it the
fantastic.
first time.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Good. It's good. Quality entertainment. That.
You also do find out his Ubix screen name, which is Raised by a Coyote. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
76 or some
X.
shit like that, right? Because you can't have just the. None of us get just words now. We all have. them.
but I don't know what's the zip code for like Yuma, because that's just tacked on.
There it is.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah,
Cheese tried to get in.
Take a seat and wait for Deacon to saddle up.
Mm-hmm.
And you can be like, "Don't wait on me. I've been doing some stretches. Got a lot of walking to do. I mean, y'all remember about halfway through that last trip, you know, it wasn't good. So I mean, we're stretching before we leave this time.
I mean,
That's
we're
smart.
not going that far. I mean, yeah, smart. But by the way, zucchini bread, those zucchinis on point. On point. Good.
Glad you liked it.
Oh,
Uh,
I got energy for days.
Deacon, we should work on your form for stretching just a little bit. I know you're good with the strength stuff, but I can give you some pointers on the stretches. 'Cause I'm
All right.
very familiar with them.
All right. I mean,
Watch out, these.
when I'm trying to put my foot above my head, I'll call you. It's not really what I'm in the market for there.
There's always a place to get started and get more flexible. Like that's what we're working towards, flexibility.
Yep.
I could lead a whole
Yep,
class for all of you.
You know, might not be a bad idea in the long run.
See?
You never know, we're gonna have
Yeah.
to contort
take
our
that class.
body.
So when we come back
Into
after the
strange
mission and everybody
shapes.
spends to up their speed, we now know what they're all doing to improve it. Like,
Yes.
it's-
Speed and athletics.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I've been looking
You
to
act
get in
like we're
shape.
gonna have money when we come
Yeah, I was like-
back.
Look,
I'm-
That's funny.
Mike has rolled up 1, 2, or 3 legs, and we're gonna milk those legs.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
let's get at her. We could probably be back by
Better
sundown
pack.
if we hustle.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Go.
So we approach the west gate. The guys from the gun hands, like, hold up 1 second. Like one of them has like a spear up there. He's like, shunk. Like brings it back up, and there's like goo on the blade. All right, it's clear now. They've wheeled the gate open wide enough for you guys to like funnel through.
Jeez.
Thanks.
See you in a few.
Yeah, and you get to head north. Where before, when we've worked jobs around Enid, we've gone south into town, and now you're headed out into the woods, to the wilderness surrounding Enid, Oklahoma. So yeah, we start walking. We start hiking northward. Fewer and fewer buildings, more and more trees, smaller roads, and we hit leg number 1. So we're going to spend a ration.
Such
Of
a
course.
low number for a leg. I'm just like, what? It's not
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, so we're walking. We're hiking northward on this road. We're following. If we go far enough north, then we bang a right. We go across. And as you're headed northwards, you're probably reaching the point where you're supposed to turn off onto another road. From approaching you from the north is a dog. It's a little dirty. He seems in good shape. He's probably say Australian Shepherd, because that's something my parents have and I recognize, and it's certainly not bulldog like mine, because he would never last that long.
Smart puppy.
But he comes trotting up to you guys like nearby, like he gets close and he sees you guys, and then like he'll kind of like slowly approach. And as he approaches, you can see he's wearing saddlebags, like colored saddlebags on the side.
Hmm.
It looks like it has something embroidered across the back of the part that's behind his neck. And there is a string with a piece of paper tied around his neck.
I'll kind of kneel down and pull out some of my rations.
Okay. He will come over and approach.
Does the dog show any sign of blight on him?
Yeah.
Because don't animals get affected by that?
I think they
Animals
just
die.
They
Yeah.
die.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So like, you can see across the back, like the neck part of the saddlebags is embroidered the name Bruno.
All right, Bruno.
And he does have like a piece of like kind of like rough string with like a folded up piece of paper tied to it around his neck.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of give Bruno a little bit of a pet, some ear scritches, and then with that same hand, kind of work my way down to grab that piece of paper.
Okay. Yeah, he sits and lets you like get to it. The paper says to whoever finds this, please send any spare rations in Bruno's packs. As for Q Cell out of Kremlin, I'll make good on your help.
Okay. All right. Q cell out of Kremlin.
Yep.
Is that what that said? Do I know any of these names?
Kremlin used to be another town north of Enid.
Okay.
Clearly there's some sort of an enclave still operating there.
Okay.
Deacon
But
will
you're,
pull
you're
out.
not you're not familiar with Q Cell.
Deacon will pull out kind of his extra set and say, "Well, I mean, I can just get some more if I need them."
All right.
True that.
Well, we can split it, Deacon. I can throw in 5.
Worry about it. I got the whole thing, so I'm just gonna
It's just sitting there
get
on
rid
your
of
sheet.
it. Get rid of the whole item.
And is it like one set of rations fills up the bag?
I think one set of rations will fill up the bag, yeah. If
Okay.
you do the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, I'll just put the 10 charge set of rations or whatever because I've got the one that I was marking off of and the extra one.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, Bruno will he will lick your hands. He will kind of jump up a little bit and give you like a lick on the face. He's very appreciative of this.
Just pull out a sticker, peel off the back, slap it on the saddlebag. The incidentals were here.
Yes.
Yes.
Deacon, you made merch?
Arts and crafts at the
And
school.
yeah, I want to say Puck brought me a whole 5 sheets of them things. Y'all didn't get the shipment.
No. Martha, I'm not. Well, shit. I'm gonna have to start paying Puck now. That's brilliant.
Good branding. And I mean, it's nice to put it on something that we've like
I'm
helped
proud of.
and that we're proud
Yeah.
of. It's just something we broke, but I mean, it's it's got a lot of uses. So I mean, we could slap it on just about anything.
I'd
yeah,
like
but
to, if I
go ahead.
could, before we send Bruno on his way, I'd like to look up Kremlin or QCell. I'd like to just because there are some of these enclaves that are a little sketch, and this seems like a friendly enough thing. But I do want to do as a tiny bit of research to see if this is like Vance or something else.
Yeah.
Like just see if there's any reputation out of Kremlin's enclave.
If you spend a charge off the Ubix specs, then you can research. Yeah.
Okay, I will. Yep, I'll spend that charge. Okay, I got a 4/3. Thank you for having good research, and there you go.
Okay. Yeah, Kremlin is mostly people who used to run some farms up around what used to be Kremlin. It's actually outside the town now.
Okay.
They kept the name. They really don't do anything that's super weird.
Good.
They mostly trade in like sorghum or something. I'm not sure what grows
Sure.
in Oklahoma that would be different from what they have in Elevation. Q-Tip has some online presence. Like you can find him posting in different Lifelines forums and stuff like that. He seems to do a lot of like on the ground research for trauma trackers.
Okay.
He posts a lot in like the dog friendly groups.
Good. Good.
Is this
Then-
on the way, on our way?
No, it's farther north.
Like, is this okay?
Like halfway between Enid and Kremlin is like where you need to turn off to go to this mining
Okay.
facility that you have to go to.
Yeah, if I see Q-Tip on some of the like dog friendly forums or whatever, I think Longbow will be like, hey, do you want to do like a quick group photo with the pup here while we got him? And I'll send it over to the owner.
Sure, I like dogs.
So yeah, Longbow will like take off his specs and like hold it out like selfie style.
It's been a while since I've been part of a selfie.
and then it'll be like
Deacon does praying hands.
he's like,
Does he
take
do the
photo.
squats with it too? Like
Yeah.
Squat praying hands with like probably a somewhat tarnished rosary at this point. It's just-
And you're like low key flexing everything while you're doing it. You're like, these hands could crush diamonds because I'm squeezing
yeah,
them so
and I got
tight.
I got the major Astro thing on.
Yep.
Yes.
Rigid would 100% be behind Deacon doing the dab, just trying to
Yes.
bring it back. Yep.
There it is. There.
trying to bring it. It's been 5 years. You know, culture
Yep.
has been at a dead standstill for about 5 years.
That's right. That's right.
Gotta
All
bring it back
memes
with
are
the
still
dab.
relevant because there's no
Mhm.
time for new memes.
Oh
Don't
man,
involve zombies.
okay.
it's
In like
John.
the 2040s,
John is like losing it in the chat. That's please, Casey, no.
as nihilistic as like young people are today, imagine how nihilistic young people have become by the 2040s. The memes are out of this world.
Yes.
Mhm.
That is the only part of society that's still working, if we're being honest.
There is a meme called dunking where people would push their friends into a room full of casualties and laugh about it.
In the
We talk
tail
about
on the
nihilism.
vector,
Oof.
the
Oof.
family favorite, pin the tail on the vector.
Ow, dangerous. Because you got to get one family member to lead it, right? And then the other's got to chase it.
Yeah,
God
And it's a
damn.
vector,
God.
so it ain't slow.
Yeah.
man.
I feel like this is some Jeff Bezos celebration type kind of bullshit. Like rich families do this shit.
Yeah. All right. So world building, folks. That's how it happens.
How it happens.
So yeah,
Cooperative world building.
group selfie, and I'll make sure that like you can tell the bags are full, right? And I'll post on the dog forums or whatever. Ran into this cute pup or whatever, and I'll just leave it there.
I think Bruno will be really excited. He'll sniff everybody, he'll lick your hands. He's extra excited with Deacon for the rations that went into the pack. And then he will start to trot back off northwards up the road.
That's such a smart dog that rations in the pack are worth more than rations in the mouth.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right.
Like it's like
Yeah.
that's a
good service
dog that knows its purpose.
And like having
Picked a good breed to do it too.
Mhm.
having a working dog, if you've never like had a working dog that had dog saddlebags on it, they clock in. Like we went camping with our dog and she was a mess. We put some saddlebags on her and made her carry her own dog food and her own water, and she was like, what are we doing? I got this. Work mode. Like I don't know what it was about loading that dog up with some junk, but it like immediately became work mode dog, and it was great. So
If you love what you
highly
do,
recommend
you'll
it.
work a day in your life.
yeah.
I
So
don't think
They
dogs
love
ever
kibble,
work a day in their
so-
lives. They love everything.
Yeah.
I think he trots off and you guys start heading on your way. And I think you get one of those like little pop-ups in the Ubix spec where it's like, somebody replied to your comment. And it's like, anybody seen Q-Cell lately?
no shit.
You still
Oh
in trouble.
no.
Shit. Oh,
Hopefully
shit.
Bruno knows where Q cell is.
Hey guys. All right. When was the last time QCell posted anything? I'm in those forums.
A couple days ago. Been like 3 or 4 days. Like the other person was like from Kremlin. It's like, hey, has anybody seen QCell last recently? Like,
Did we?
What if we follow the dog?
What if we follow Bruno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys.
What's up?
So yeah, I'll relay that to everybody. We can follow this dog.
Because this leg's not going to pay us anything. So if we generate an additional leg following the dog, maybe we get paid.
Yeah. God
Right.
damn it. Yeah, let's
You can
follow.
follow
Let's
the dog.
follow the
Okay.
dog.
Now
Yeah, so
while
you-
we're doing this, I am going to scavenge this area. Got to scavenge every zone.
This is all the same leg.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So yes, he went northward. You're there for a few minutes after he's like wandered off and gone that direction. You're like, well, you follow the road northward, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And as you follow it northward, eventually there's a spot where like a lot of highways and spaces out there, it starts to get like real congested with vehicles. And give me an awareness check.
everybody.
Who
Is
wants
it
to do
one for
it?
everybody or
No.
Uh,
Oh, wait,
just
no,
done.
that's not the thing in this game.
Yeah.
Somebody's got binoculars.
Yeah, Casey has binoculars.
yeah, but who has higher awareness? Because I would give those binoculars to somebody because I only have a 1 in it.
Mine is 3.
Yours is the best.
I would give it to Martha. Like, here, take a look.
So it's 5, right?
Yeah, it's a +2.
That's 11 over 4.
Yeah, you're able to catch a glimpse of like the colors and like the reflective strips on the saddlebags up on like the north edge of the cars here. It's not like super mega dense, but it's a lot of cars kind of abandoned on the road. Most of them have been here the whole time, doors hanging open, smashed out windows, like nothing actually in them.
No
There's-
car, no like rigid would be like any mines.
I don't see any, but remember that congested traffic like this normally means casualties.
Hmm.
Do we want to continue following?
Yeah,
let's
I
just be
don't
So-
real quiet.
Yeah, Q cell said he'd make it right, so we're gonna see it through. Probably in a bad way.
So
Fair.
let's maybe be just off the road. Let's keep it quiet, and I'll try and lead the group on a little stealth.
Yeah,
Walk
like
around.
there's enough space off to the side where it reaches like the edge of what used to be somebody's field that's like overgrown now kind of deal, where like you can get around stuff. By wandering through the deep brush, yes, that's it. Yeah, you're able to make it to like the north end of this, and you hear Bruno growling.
No,
On the
give it a
north
try.
end of this, there is it's a station wagon that's been modified. Like it has like pieces of extra aluminum and like chicken wire over the windows and stuff like that, like grating to like try to like fortify it. But Bruno is sitting there staring at it and growling. This is very much a modified taker's vehicle kind of scenario.
Longbow. Is there like an animal husbandry skill?
Yes, there is. Name, but there is like an animal handling, I think it's.
Is it like profession?
It's. Yeah, actually, I think it is supposed to be professional animal handling.
Okay. Well then, never mind.
Could I angle for Wombow because of his security and expertise training, and that he would have to have something to know about dog stances for like security guard work and stuff like that?
It's not rocket science. Figure out he's
Okay.
unhappy and he's growling at this car.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get my rifle ready. And hey, Martha, can you see what's going on in that car? Let me know if there's something I need to take care of.
Can I see into the vehicle?
Yeah, you see something moving inside it, but it's got these like kind of like meshed up windows and like pieces of aluminum over windows and covering glass and stuff like that. There's something inside that's like there's probably a vector inside bashing on the inside of this thing, seeing the dog outside.
I
Oh,
think it's
shit.
a vector. I think maybe Q cells a vector.
Oh god. Okay.
Shit.
Mike, is there an angle on this car where it's less armored or anything like that, so I can like shoot into it without I don't know, damaging the car too
You
much?
should ask. With a sufficiently powerful weapon, you could shoot through the reinforced vehicle to kill it, but you will definitely cause enough noise to draw casualties in the process.
Gotcha. All right, so yeah, longbow, like, well, I can shoot it here, but there's gonna be kind of a racket when that car pops.
That ain't a problem.
Can handle it. But
I'd take 10 casualties over 1 vector any day. That's easy math.
Yeah.
what if you don't completely get it down though?
Get
And
ready. No, I'll shoot twice. I'll shoot twice if I have to.
I'll pull out my bow and be ready.
So, Mike, I'm gonna go full offense if needed. Right? Like I'm ready to shoot twice, but if the first one does it, then I'll stop.
For right now, it's just a shoot check.
Okay, cool.
It's not like it's not a combat round kind of scenario.
Got it. But we're initiating combat.
But here we are
see.
in combat.
There's something trapped inside a reinforced metal casing. So
From the-
you know
yeah,
we're
from the way
we're
that was
triggering
phrased.
combat if there's like a crit fail. Like this, like
Yeah.
oh
Yeah,
look,
from the
we
way it was
shut the
phrased,
door
it sounds
off.
like it doesn't even really have hit boxes necessarily. It's like you do well, it dies.
Yeah. So I succeed. On the dice. Let me mark off the shot on the rifle real quick. Because that would be like a 14 over 4.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Pathfinder 2nd edition rules. You beat it by 10, it's a crit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
On a D10, that's impressive. Okay.
It's pretty impressive.
Perfect.
Yes, there's a terrible like rattling noise because it's like all this like stuff that's like bolted on, like smacking against the underneath and windows cracking and stuff like that goes on. But the vector inside stops moving. And Bruno like turns around to see what happened and he stops growling and he kind of like comes over by you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes
I'll
over and
like
stands
pat
by
my
Deacon.
leg. Everybody knows pat your leg, right? Like maybe.
Yeah. He comes over to the group and then he stands by Deacon. So
Cool.
Oh, hey there, buddy. Was that do you know that fella?
I think he will like nuzzle your hand and then he'll like sit.
All right, you
Oh,
come with me
shit.
then.
He wants
Dude.
more rations. Come on, dude.
I mean, he can
Think
carry
he-
mine as far as that goes at this point.
Did we just get a dog?
Well,
That-
Right
that was
now-
Bridget.
Hopefully the owner is still alive.
Right now, you've got the sound of 4 casualties 8 shambles away.
Oh, come on. That's
We got
rookie
that.
numbers.
All right. I mean, are we all just gonna take turns blowing these things away?
Pretty
I'll
much.
fire at one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I got a
Okay.
silenced rifle. I'll fire too.
Yeah, we'll start with
I'll do
Martha.
one.
Pew.
6 over 2.
Okay, yeah, one of them goes down. Casey.
Well, we're starting off great. That is a 208.
That goes wide. You hear like a branch fall in the woods.
Yeah. It's a
Got
12
a
over
10 over
disastrous.
5.
Okay. And David, did Longbow take a shot too?
Yeah. Longbow took another shot. It's 12 over 5.
Yeah, so there's one more left that is still coming. It is still
I
7
want to
shambles
try
away.
one more time. Let me
Go.
just try one more time, guys. Nope, that fell off the table.
Like,
There we go.
It's just like the cans when we put them up on the fence. It's the exact same
Crit.
thing. You got this.
I got critted this time.
Oh yeah, there's a
Like-
big dynamic splash of blight goo out there as it just like explodes. You're like,
I just need to
use this
spend more
tiny
time
little
on
pistol, and
it.
it just like how would that even work, right? Like,
It's the it's like the Call of Duty games where you shoot them and then a bunch of money comes out.
Yes.
Is it like that? Did we
well,
find the
you
bounty,
can
the
scavenge
bounty
them now, so
casualty?
yes.
I'll roll over and scavenge them.
Okay.
I can take a look around like the car and stuff if we want to do that. Just kind of figure
Yeah.
out what the deal is.
I'm covering Deacon.
Okay, I'm with Longbow.
Got an 8/4 on my scavenge for the
Okay.
car.
Yeah, you don't actually have to do scavenge on the car.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It's actually unlocked, but like you have to be coordinated enough to operate a like thing, and it was like this thrashing vector like rage thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to get over there, and like it's splattered across the back seat, or probably in the front seat. The front end of the car, like it slammed into something that was going on here, and like the car is actually like you're not getting a car. Sorry.
Sucks.
Sounds like
but
it costs a lot of
in-
bounty that we're not making this job.
Yes. Inside, there is Q-Cell. Q-Cell has 9 bounty on him.
David,
go.
you're writing it down because
Yes, I'll write it down.
okay.
So
Now
he
we're in the
has
money.
he has 9 bounty. He has a journal with the details of a score. So later we can go to his score to go grab whatever it was that he had found out there somewhere. And Bruno will continue to follow the taker that gave him rations.
Oh, Deacon's a puppy.
Got the
He is
bounty.
a dog with the trained, friendly, and harness upgrades.
Okay, I'm gonna go find all that stuff. And
I
add
think
to my
friendly
shit.
is like he can help heal 1 humanity between jobs.
What a good puppy.
Look at
And-
that. We got a
And
dog.
he has plot armor.
And his upkeep is like
Isn't-
probably 1 billion rations. Or 1 billion bounty.
Can we say that dogs get exhausted and have to go to the farm to rest?
They go back to the enclave and rest.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah. Friendly is heal 1 humanity if unharmed at the end of a job. Harness can carry 1 haul.
Nice.
And then trained isn't actually listed on here. Actually, it's not listed anywhere. Okay. I guess they were just trying to say he is a trained dog.
Okay. He's not a like a
Yeah, he is
a street
he's-
dog.
Yeah, he has been trained and taught by someone who deals in.
He's potty trained. He knows some basic commands, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Trying to mess with sheets of paper directly with Dan was not my best plan.
So I got my roll. It ended up being an 8/7, but I only had 3 on the die. So I don't know if the black die matters for scavenge rolls.
Oh yeah, you earn black die in bounty up to the number of casualties, so that's 3 more bounty.
What's the car look like? Is it usable, Deacon?
Smashed into the wall here pretty good.
Damn. Okay. Anything else?
No,
look-
but
I can look through these cars, see if there's anything out here worth taking.
Bruno here looks like he's about stuck to me, so I guess that's all right. Got an altar dog now.
Well, now dog's a big responsibility. You know, you gotta get its parvo shot and all that stuff.
No, don't even, don't even, son.
Well, Puck will be excited to see a dog.
think somebody talk
I-
like me don't know about a dog.
I think what you have is a child that will permanently be glued to your dog when it's in the enclave.
Fair enough. Is it maybe attack training? I just want to double check on that one. Is it?
It'll die
Um,
if it attacks a casualty.
page
But it can.
463.
Well, this specifically says can attack uninfected to cause kill damage.
Oh, yeah.
It specifies in the upgrade
Ooh,
what it does. which is good.
hello.
And Bruno follows the
Did you
tape.
just
Puts
make it-
rations in the saddlebag. Bruno is trained, has the friendly, which is pulled out as italic upgrade, and comes with the harness gear.
So I'm gonna take that as a no.
I don't think it's straight to attack.
Yeah, trained sounds like it's
Well, and
Right.
it's Bruno is trained lowercase t, right? Like usually when
Yeah.
there's like, even when they refer to takers, it's capital T. So I'm guessing that means it is not an upgrade. of some
It's
sort.
That's fair enough.
it's
Yeah,
flavor.
It's a description, not a mechanic.
Yeah.
It's fluff, not crunch.
So you just make a fluffer nutter and you get both. There you go. Problem solved.
Here ends like number one.
Hey, we got what? 12 bounty off that leg?
Yeah, we're on
Yeah,
our
that's
way.
int-
All right, hey.
That's
So
almost as much as we're making for the job.
I would like to scavenge these cars to see if there's anything else of value here. Like this congestion of cars as the leg scavenge thing.
Right. Are you
Um,
trying to scavenge an item or scavenge a refresh or
I don't think we need any refreshes because we're all fresh right now.
yeah? 'Cause usually
Um,
scavenging for bounty is something you do with a mob of casualties that you've killed.
Right. Maybe like, is there something that we know is always worth good haul? Like it's worth hauling if we find it, like gas. Right. Like if I find a charge of fuel, is that worth some bounty back at the enclave? Or like enough carpet out of the upholstery to
There you go. Carpet armor.
do a carpet armor sell when we get back to enclave. I'm just trying to think of like what's something that these cars would have or could have that I could scavenge. Maybe it costs us a haul or two, and when we get back, we can fence it.
So yeah, I think the low lying fruit there is: does anybody have carpet armor that is running out?
Let me go check because I didn't buy any.
Mine's at full.
I got 6 out of 10 charges left.
So charging up cases.
Yeah, I mean that's the four charges there is valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah, also a dog is specialized, so I can't actually command it to do anything unless I have a skill. So it just follows us with one haul for now. It looks cute, which is good enough for me.
Sweet.
I probably
what
will not
keeps it out
invest
of
in that
danger.
skill.
So yeah, I will try and refresh his carpet armor then.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. That is a 7/1, I think. My math. I mean, I won on the die. I'm just, what's my math there? Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of the cars have been stripped down, but like there's one that still has the fake leather seats that like you can like wrap some extra layers around.
Sweet.
Start patching
Perfect.
it back up.
Leather armor.
Ooh. Rich would be like, ooh, look at me getting fancy. Get the pleather going
You got
on
that
here.
goth look. It's too bad it's that maroon pleather, but
Hey, I can make it work.
make anything work. I know this.
Like, what else do you think you're gonna get out of like some old Chrysler LeBaron? It's not gonna be like
I love that it's a grandma's car. I love that.
my grandfather loved that car.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, that's leg one.
Yay, the dog.
We got 2 more. Do we want to do leg 2 first, or do we want to do a break first?
Do you like 2 first?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we got time for another leg.
I'm just being
I got
cognizant of
drink
time.
left. I got drink left. Good.
Mm-mm.
Yes, then we continue on the trip. We spend another ration to enter another leg. We're
Oh, hey, you get your ration back.
I'm gonna leave them in the saddle, but those are now in case of emergency rations.
Sweet.
Mhm.
That's fun.
Because then they're not technically in my kit.
Oh, oh,
They're out of reach.
But Bruno's only got one haul.
That's fine. He's carrying one haul of rations right now.
oh.
He's
If
like,
we
what are
find
you
something
doing
worth
with
more
all
than
these sleeves of
rations,
Oreos? That's like, yeah.
All that
Getting all
zucchini
crushed
juice.
up while he rolls around on the ground.
It's like that one scene in Letterkenny when the
Still
coach
calories.
is yelling at him and telling him about all the different limited time types of Oreos. He's like, "What? She's still your limited edition Halloween Oreos? Still your birthday cake batter Oreos? Embarrassing."
How much
I watched
Oreos
that
paid for
show
that
too
one?
much. I watched that show too much. That's just
Oh, there's no such thing.
it's such an easy. one.
Yeah. So we get back on the road. We turn off this road to try to start heading out towards the direction of where this actual mining refinery spot is at. And we reach a point where the road before was a pretty well paved road. This road, not as great. And there's a point where like there's a huge gash through the road, about 10 feet wide. And inside, in one of the fields, nose down, is the front half of a passenger jet. Just embedded in the ground. Fuselage like running out, so it's like 15 feet up off the ground. Back part of it is like burned down to like the bare superstructure metal. The surrounding area where there used to be like crops and grass is just all dead. You can see that one of the wings has sheared off, and surprise, it was actually all the jet fuel that poured out onto the grass that killed everything that was around it. But the rest of the front end of it is here, kind of sticking out of the ground. And if you're able to climb up there, you'd be able to get into it.
Now, Lombow, the last time we went to go investigate public transportation accidents, that almost got you eaten. You want to do this again?
I mean, yes.
I can probably get up there quietly.
Does someone want to give me a foresight check?
I can.
Okay.
11/3.
3. Okay, cool. So we touched on it a minute ago with QCell. There are tragedy trackers out there. There are people who try to gather information from before the crash to try to figure out what happened to people in the crash that have gone missing. Maybe dead. If so, they want to prove they're dead. If they're not dead, they want to be able to find them. If the black box is still in the front of that plane, and it is most likely still in the front of that plane because those things are meant to survive almost anything, that would be worth good money to a tragedy tracker.
Can we say too that we like let somebody know about QCell between
Yeah, I was
like
gonna.
1 and 2?
Sure. Yeah. I can
so-
DM that whoever asked the question.
Yeah, and then Mark put like a pin or something on the map.
Yeah.
Or send them the location.
They appreciate the feedback. They take good care of Bruno.
Yeah. We don't have a choice in that one. He's following us around like.
He's a good boy.
Don't know where.
Mhm.
He's a good boy.
It's good.
So yeah, front half of an airliner sticking out of the middle of a field in Oklahoma.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well,
What's the deal with these down to airliners?
So before I go, I kind of want to scout out my way, safely get somewhere. And then, take that path, the most safest path that I can find, to get to a point where I can see how many casualties / vectors I'm dealing with. Casualties
Okay.
probably at this point, but yeah.
Yeah, there's enough like jagged bits of this and that sticking out from places where you're gonna be able to like kind of come up towards the front parts in the ground and like climb up towards the back to get to where it's the open part.
Hmm.
It's definitely an athletics check to get up there.
Ooh, that is a 9/7.
Yeah, you can climb up, you make it up there, kind of like as you reach up onto the top, like one of the parts like metal like it comes off the top that had like some cables hanging down that you're using to pull yourself up. It kind of like it's on this like angle, so like it hits and like kind of like bangs all the way down to the middle. And then you start to hear casualties. You hear like, movement. You don't necessarily see things getting up and coming your direction, but you see like it's like swaying in seats. You can catch heads and arms in there. So it is from you to the cabin door is still like half the length of the plane. And strapped into the seats are still a bunch of casualties. So it's a gauntlet of athletics checks to get to the cabin.
But they're strapped into their seats, so it's not like they can like move around a lot. Right?
I'll give like a thumbs up, but wait, like signal.
Okay.
There, it's fine, but hold on. And I want to see how situated into these. Like, I will try and go down this thing, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's 3 seats on each side, casualties strapped into seats, path down the middle.
Okay, hold on a second. You're gonna go down.
I was
the-
thinking about it, but
Can I roll on the?
to get the black box? If that's what
Actually,
you- okay.
yeah, yes. Bridget, can you please roll me a mechanic check?
Yeah, I was gonna roll a mechanic check to see exactly where it's at.
Well,
yeah, I guess
it's
that's
in
the thing.
cockpit.
Martha would know that
that's common knowledge. Yeah.
Martha would know that she can't get that thing out by herself. So she'd probably like prairie dog back up and look confused.
8/1.
Okay. So one of the wings is sheared off, and that's like the fuel that like poisoned all the ground around it. And the
Mhm.
other wing is still intact. And you can see that it actually has like a port on it for like attaching to that says like, emergency release in cockpit. Where there's a
Okay.
switch in the cockpit that would actually flush all the fuel out of that as well.
Okay. All right. So, real quick before we mess with anything. So, would I also know the location of the black box? Like, we need to get to the cockpit, right?
Yeah, it's in the cockpit, and it's not secret knowledge. They are not black.
Mhm.
They are fluorescent
Very
orange
bright,
with
yeah, the
reflective
orange,
stripes. You are meant to see them
Yeah.
from a mile away to find these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 2 things real quick, guys. I know we're gonna have to flush the fuel most likely before we
Well,
even
you can.
think.
Yeah.
Huh?
If
So
you
if
want, you
I
can dump the fuel, and then you would have fuel that's not going to be useful as gas for a vehicle, but it's still flammable that like you could sell.
Right.
Okay.
That's what
There's something else of value in it that is
All right,
also
so-
still only accessible through the cockpit.
Okay.
Can I find a different way into the cockpit other than straight
The
down?
backhoe?
Okay, cool, great. Mhm.
Okay. Well,
cutting
I
torches or something.
want to make an argument, Mike, real quick for Mirtha. Being Mirtha and Bridget are probably the 2 smaller people. If we can blow out the the windows of the cockpit, could we just climb through there? Like if we
The cockpit itself is underground.
Oh, underground. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it
My fault.
is like the plane's on like a
Okay.
45-degree
It's-
angle because it came down.
Okay. All right.
And
So yeah, we
it
need
is
to get in
lodged
there.
in the ground. You had to climb up to the end that was like sticking out
Okay.
to get in.
I'm
Okay.
gonna carefully come back out so that I can give the. Are those casualties going to be able to come out? Not the ones in the cockpit area, but the other ones?
You know they're aware that you're there, and none of them have like you've only seen
Okay.
that like the swaying in the arms, right? Like they're none of them have like lifted up out of a seat, even though they're aware something is here.
Martha, do you know how many are in there?
Can I get an idea?
It's dark, and I mean like it's lit through like little windows, but like it's the front end of the cabin is like underground. There's over a dozen.
Yeah. So 3 seats on each side, 1 aisle in the middle. It seems like they're locked down. They're belted in for the moment. They're casualties.
Look,
If this is a thing we want to do, and you can describe or show me a picture of this box. I know we're not going to like this, but it's probably safest for me to try and go through a gauntlet of casualties.
I think Martha,
if
you
I get-
hear like the one that's like in like the seat that's it's still several couple rows down. Like any of them that were in like the actual exposed rows here at the back, like
They're gone.
they've rotted away to the weather over the past 5 years.
Mhm.
But a few rows down, there's one that's like it hears you. It keeps like pulling into the sideways into the aisle and kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and you hear like a gross wet ripping noise,
ugh.
and then it kind of like does one of these to try to like turn from you in the seat, and you see like it's just like waist up, like it goes rolling down to the door of the cabin.
Okay, so
Okay,
it's
so
real
the-
gross in here.
Do we just want to line them up with our rifles and try to like triple shot them like in a video game? They seem like they're just there. Get a
I
couple of
mean-
them per shot.
That's kind of what I was going for. I think there's something to that. We're not going to get another shot at a bunch of fish in a barrel like this. We can try.
We just got to be careful because there's a payday sitting in that wing over there, and I would really hate for it to go up in flames. If you get what I mean.
Well, we'd
Or,
be
you
there.
know, the
we'd
big-
be
I will
there
hold
with
my
it.
idea then. Like
We'd be there with it, like that'd be a problem.
I mean, yeah. I don't want any of us to die, and that box is going to be worth a lot too.
I think my vote is we try to get all we can out of this because we're going broke otherwise out here.
I say we fire a couple bullets and just be
Deep.
careful where we aim. Deacon,
You
what do you
two
think?
okay with this idea, Martha? Deacon?
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that, or I don't know. Guns seem riskier than just metal in general, but I mean it's risky in a different way to try to take them out any other way. So
Let's try to thin the herd real quick. Try to get as many out as possible, and then go in. If that makes sense.
depends.
First
Yeah.
things first is we all got to get up there where she is because we're useless down here.
Fair enough. Oh, I should have stretched. Martha was right.
So spending a ration,
Oh, I
give
forgot
me
to
an
do that.
athletics check.
rolling athletics.
Sweet. I got 11 over 9.
Rigid makes it up to the top.
Make it 9/4.
Longbow makes it up to the top.
Yay.
Where were you at? Last Wednesday.
Been
I
over
know,
6.
right? So
It's
Deacon
not the
makes
dice.
it-
It's the rolling it on the hotel desk. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's giving it all the power.
You know what? I'm blaming my dice for my truck issue. That's how bad it went.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm.
Ethan, did you can climb
Mhm.
up there?
Yeah,
Okay.
11 over 6.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So everybody's up the top. So to make it up to the front, there are 15 casualties that need to die.
Oh boy.
Okay.
You're in no
but-
rush. You're able to make your checks easy on your own timeline. But that also means 15 different attempts at making something die.
I'll start with my pistol, I guess. Because that's not hungry.
I am going to. I'm gonna roll out 3 shots with the rifle.
Okay.
Nope. It's a miss.
Mark the charge.
It's a hit.
Mark charge.
And a hit. All right. So two hits and a miss.
I'll do
Yeah,
3
right.
more
Like
shots.
you shoot the first 2 up the top and then kind of like work your way down to like the next row of seats to brace yourself. There's kind of like leapfrogging the rows here. Go for it.
That's a miss.
Cool.
That's a miss.
It's like this is more like the tin cans than before. All right, they're not even moving that much.
That fell off the table. There we go. Then we got a hit. Got a 10 over
Okay.
7 on that one.
1 hit, 3 charges, works out perfectly. It's
Mm.
I
I got-
can go ahead.
I'm shooting my rifle. I got 8.
Nice.
okay. You
Second
do
one,
get it through and through.
Yeah.
Takes time too.
second one's a modified tie, so that's a miss. Third one's a hit.
Okay. So the good news: 3 charges, 3 hits. Doing well.
I'll do the
Got the
same, but
collateral
with my
damage.
bow. Tie goes to the market, so miss. Tie goes to the market, so I miss. The last one's a hit.
Okay. 3 charges, 1 hit. Yes, there are still you work your way. You're probably like a third of the way down towards where the entry to the cabin is. There are still 8 more that are down here.
I'll go ahead and spend 3 more charges. Just kind of
Okay.
working methodically through. 6. So that's a hit.
Cool.
And it's a hit. And that's a hit.
Nice.
5 more.
I'll go. Let's see, 11 over 10. 6 over 3.
Cool.
12 over 2. All right.
Nice.
Red Market's web app. Thank you.
I'll try again. I got to redeem myself.
What, 2 more?
Oh, you know what?
Well,
We're gonna go ahead and
does
spend-
Mirtha want to do the one that's like lying there, cut in half against the doors to like thrashing y'all's direction?
Nope, not yet.
2 left.
Not
Go for it.
yet.
So I'm gonna go ahead and spend my 1 will because I don't want to. I just want to. Wait, what?
No, finish your sentence. I'll ask in a second.
Because I don't want to crit fail.
No.
You
shit.
don't.
No, you
crit
don't.
fail.
Oh shit.
So we're gonna just go ahead
Oh,
and just
shit.
fail,
Oh shit.
and now I'm gonna shoot again.
The bell curve
That's
is right. We had 1 crit success, now a crit fail.
Yep. So that is a 10 over 1,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Nice.
I guess I'm gonna shoot one more time. Don't want to
Well,
push
I
my
think
luck.
I think they're all
Okay.
dead.
No,
No, there
there's
was
still one
two.
left. There was
There's
two,
one
and
left.
he missed the first shot, made the second.
That's right.
Yeah, the last one is this like half one that's against the door down there.
He like spreads his arms, casualty, Christ pose against the door.
I am so glad. I crit failed.
No. Okay, hold on.
think-
I gotta ask you a question, Casey. You're out of will, right? Or do you have a will?
The one will you
No,
had was the
they
one from
should-
getting hit with your tough
I
spot
just
last
spent-
time.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Can I get a specialized message that says that the price just doubled?
Why are you rolling stuff when you don't have willpower? All of us have willpower and bullets.
Because I don't want to be useless, man. I
You're
feel like
not
I'm
useless. You're not useless.
I feel like if I'm not doing something in the game, I'm useless.
You're not useless.
That's fine. That's like you get down there, you start to line up the shot, you take it, there's that little bit of recoil, but like you're actually standing in like this like blight goo that was on the armrest that you were braced on, and like you lose it, and like you land on top of the half of a guy down there.
Mm-hmm. How like so I get bit, right? Or do I need to make a like athletic save here?
Can I shoot? Can I shoot? Can I shoot?
Hang
I
on.
didn't shoot.
I get to do a thing. It's the consequences of the actions.
Right.
Yes, it attempts to bite you for 2 damage in location 8.
What's location 8?
I think that's your torso.
That would be torso.
And I don't have carpet armor, do I?
On your torso.
Only my special edition Major Astro carpet armor covers
Yeah.
the torso.
But you get to roll athletics or something, right?
Mm-mm.
You don't
No,
get a
Mike
reaction.
gets.
I get to
got-
Have you-
roll.
yeah, it was just the outcome of a crit fail. What's your strength, Casey?
1.
Oh, we're back here. We're just back here now.
This is where we live now.
Can I just shoot the jet fuel and make it useless instead of turning it
Oh.
into a vector?
No.
I can't be that lucky twice. So
Do we see that happen?
Yes.
Deacon, grab him. Longbow, check him right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
The
Deacon
thing
will
is still
climb
alive.
down.
The thing is still
I
alive.
will
Oh,
shoot
yeah,
it.
it's-
I
Okay.
will shoot it.
Well, do that first.
I do that. I will shoot it with my pistol.
Is that the loud pistol?
No, silenced.
She traded it out.
My
Rewatching
It's
all the
5
episodes when she
over-
did that.
it's 5/1. It's 8/1.
Okay. Yes.
Math.
And its head like splatters back behind and it drops off of Richard.
Do we all take a? Do we take the first hit of?
Oh, yeah, everybody make a self-control check for trauma.
Ba, 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 ba.
I succeeded.
For trauma, you said.
I
Yeah.
super succeeded.
I'm going.
I mean, I didn't crit, but it was like a 10/1.
I'm gonna spend a charge on my Ubix to play happy music for me. Good. I succeed.
Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna
Casey?
be fine.
Oh yeah.
Let me look up the rules again.
Deacon just like grabs
I
Richard
failed.
by like the collar and
Failed.
just yanks him up
Take
into some of
take
the seats.
3 trauma, Casey.
Okay.
Infection rules.
Yeah, Deacon will just shove him into some seats that were empty, or like I guess against the back of some seats that were empty, because it's like sideways. But
Well, you're
Do I
down
have
in like the
enough-
front of the plane where it's like the seats that just have like the slots for the magazine on the front wall. So there's like something
Yeah.
flat to be against down here. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
there buckles? Can you say there's buckles there?
Well, I think you're probably like back against that front divider to the cabin in the restroom. Because
Oh,
like, the
okay.
seats are like above you on an angle.
Oh, okay.
Pull
Okay.
down the jump seat for the.
No,
for
no,
the,
I think the yeah. All right, well,
for the flight
For
crew.
the flight attendants, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna roll first aid on this dude.
Okay.
So I believe. Oh, we don't have will, so it won't matter. Never mind.
Yeah.
First aid
Sorry.
kit.
I would have asked. He still
First aid
thinks
kit.
so.
The first aid check include adding charges off the first aid check or off the kit helps raise your bonus.
I'm gonna spend a charge.
Just the one.
I mean, can we use the first aid without spending charges?
You can, yes.
You can perform first aid to heal someone without spending charges off a first aid kit. If you
Yeah,
spend
but we
charges
need-
off the kit, you get a bonus onto the roll. You're trying to make
But
a
which-
first aid roll to determine his like infection status.
Right. All right. Then I will
Something
spend.
charges can be spent on.
I'll spend 3.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing that charges can be spent on? Is improving skill check?
Improving.
Yeah, it
skill
is.
checks, yeah.
Also, like the last time this happened, Ronaldus reminded me that it is a one and done check.
Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Well, then in
So-
that case,
Hang on, because I'm
Unless-
trying to.
unless-
This,
I'm
this
RT.
doesn't determine the results
This
of the
tells us-
infection check.
That's-
This just
that's
lets
what
us
I'm
know if
trying
we
to
find
find
out what
out,
it
yeah.
is.
yeah.
Because we
that's
don't
where
have-
my confusion is right now.
Because we don't have will to spend, or Casey does not have will to spend to change this roll, and I'm pretty sure it has to be Casey's, not David's, that this check is just telling us what the market
Because
rolled.
this is the blood test, yeah, to find
Yeah.
out what was rolled.
Yeah,
And
it
if we
doesn't.
fail, it's inconclusive. I don't think this actually determines. This is us finding out, not you know.
Not Mike finding out.
Mike already
Mike
rolled.
already.
Yeah.
We found out.
Fuck me. All right. All right. So I am going to spend. I've already got 2 on the skill. I'm going to spend 4 out of the kit. So I've got a +6 on this roll.
Okay.
Pretty good odds.
Didn't even need it. I got a 16 over 6.
Oh my god.
Nice. Nice. Well, at least we know. Whatever it
roll
is,
the
we
10.
know.
Yes, you know. Okay, so there's a picture in Discord.
Oh God.
Mother.
What does that mean?
That means, ladies and gentlemen, that somebody needs to put a bullet in Rigid's head with the quickness.
No,
No.
that means latent.
I'm a latent.
That means you're turning.
There's a
latent, yeah.
lot of shit that happens when you turn latent.
Well, that just fast
So- so,
tracks.
okay,
so what are
so-
the
so-
roles? Can you tell us?
Like Longbow is like his
Okay.
hands are shaking as he's like dabbing the blood dots on the little pieces of paper that tell you what's going on, right? And he's looking at this, and he like looks over at Rigid, and then looks at Deacon, and then back at the blood splatter. Is like, this can't be. Rigid, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man.
What? Like, shoot me, man. Just
You
take
can't
care
go
of
over the
Ash.
wall now, dude. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck you mean I can't go over the
Oh no.
It's latent, dude. You're gonna be marked, man. You have to. There's fuck, dude. Fuck.
Like you have to like roll to like not die when you become.
There's a
latent, don't
bunch
you?
of shit that
Like it's like an intense because it ain't gentle.
Okay, so yes, a character becoming latent must immediately make a level 4 self-control check against the trauma threat.
Jesus.
level 4. Damn.
I'm already.
Deacon, let him go. Back off, man.
Mhm.
Next couple minutes will be real tough.
Okay, that is a 11 over 5.
Okay, so that is 2 trauma.
Congratulations, I just moved into Crumble.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
Fuck.
Fuck.
makes sense. That tracks.
I mean, it tracks.
The sight of black veins coursing throughout the afflicted's extremities cause self-control checks in all present.
Spinning another charge.
13/5.
And over 5.
You take one. You take one.
9, 2,
One.
Which what?
Yeah.
One trauma.
Oh, okay.
I have so many tabs open in Legend Keeper.
Hey, my stress and trauma are even now, so they'll both
Ooh.
they'll both go down.
we're getting
maybe.
we're getting close on the trauma here.
Fail.
Fail.
Fuck.
I matched.
It's-
After modification, I was tied on the die, so I failed.
Okay, that's 3 trauma. Did we just break wrong now?
No. I was 0
It's
in
like-
trauma. I was 0 in trauma because I doped earlier.
Good thing you doped.
So this continues to read, if the humanity damage doesn't result in a regret, which I guess it did.
It did do that.
Yeah. If they do suffer a regret, the character is incapacitated by the sensation of razor wire crawling underneath the skin. The market should also treat the event as if a loud weapon was fired. The screams don't stop. And then the fun part, finally the market rolls 1d10 kill damage for every hit location on the latent. It's entirely possible for latents to bleed out or die as they are riddled by blight.
Yay.
Okay,
Good mark.
so
You should have just shot me. You should have just shot me.
you are
So-
in the buried nose end of this plane. So yes, there are more casualties coming because they hear the screams. Right now, you're in a spot they cannot reach you. David's face is like going nuts, and I don't know if he's like stuck. Are you like okay?
just
No,
can't-
that's shock. That's
I just
Yeah, I think that's
can't.
just
It
shot.
is that much.
He's gonna
shock.
take-
Okay.
Each location is going to take a D10 of kill damage,
Mhm.
and he's going to scream until it's done.
Mhm.
Is
And
there
we
anything?
can't really do anything.
Holy shit!
David would like to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
I would very much like to be off this ride.
Also, if he doesn't make it through this, he becomes a vector.
Yeah.
Because right, if he dies while a latent, then he's a vector.
Yep.
And can we take a
That was-
break?
Yes.
We
Yes.
do
We
have to
can.
take a
We
break.
can take
Yes.
a break.
Yeah, I
And-
need to talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think
Okay.
Deacon needs to strap him into something.
Well, let's
Yeah.
take a break.
Yeah, we
Let's-
need a moment to stop and breathe and recoup.
Yeah,
and
let's
talk about this.
put a
Okay,
yellow card up and we'll be right back.
we'll be back in a minute, guys. All right, see you
Bum,
quarter
bum,
past
bum,
ish.
bum, bum.
Hello, welcome back, everyone, to our wildly inappropriate, given the scenario, music for break.
Welcome back to our feel good Wednesday night game.
This is where we go to vent and have good times.
No emotions whatsoever.
Who wants to paint this scene?
The GM.
Yeah, I think we fade to black as the show goes to commercial with everybody down around rigid, and when we come back from commercial, we fade back in, perched at the top of the exterior of the plane where they can see what's going on. We have Martha and Deacon surveying the situation down on the ground. You can see Bruno has gone off and hidden in bushes somewhere. From the far side, the side of the plane that still has the intact wing, there are 10 casualties making their way up to the plane. You're able to see the scenery, have a perch up here, and kind of come back, host something.
Is it just Deacon and Mirtha up there looking at the scene? Longbow's still down
I
below.
think for right now, yeah. Based on the talk during break, yeah. Like Longbow will probably arrive here momentarily.
Mirtha just has tears streaming down her face, just like hardcore. And she's shakingly holding her bow to line up a shot.
Yeah, I think Deacon would kind of look back down into the plane and be like, Longbow, that jet fuel would be real nice right about now.
You hear like yep, okay, okay. As he
Yeah, we hear like a metallic crunching noise as like these ports on the bottom side of the wing just spray out this like kind of chunky like half jello jet fuel into this area that has like all these zombies, these casualties that are now covered in like just sludge.
I'll rip my shirt and start tying up a wad to put around one of my arrows. Got a lighter? The lighter?
Not particular. He's probably at least got like some kind of like
Campfire.
campfire
like, yeah.
making kind of stuff, and then just kind of be like, here, and he'd like strike it like one of those. He's got like the flint thing, and he'll strike it to light the arrow. Unless that's a check, which maybe it is, but I don't know.
We'll wait for Longbow to get up here.
A 10-year-old in Boy Scouts could figure it out, so maybe it's not a check.
Mirtha says we'll wait for them to get up here.
Yep.
I think at that point, Longbow comes up and he's got like this like super bright box with a bunch of crazy tape and shit under like his left arm. And he's like, what's going on out there?
Oh, we got 10.
10? Oh. What? I jettisoned the fuel. What's the play?
We're gonna light this arrow. We're gonna light that on fire, and we're gonna run. She'd like look back into the.
What? You tell me where they're at. Do you need a lighter?
Yeah.
I'll go. I'll be right back.
No, we could. Deacon's got it.
Okay.
Yep.
So as soon as he lights that, then I'm going to fire it into the jet fuel.
Okay. Yeah, and they're all clustered on that one side where they're all kind of in proximity. They were kind of like starting to bang against like the nose end of the plane was in the ground. There was like maybe the edge of the front door, but they were like starting to like bang against the little windows and stuff like that down there. But they will all go alight, and there is enough jagged stuff for you to make it down the opposite side that was missing most of the wing to get back down to ground level.
And you guys like would note that Longbow has a second backpack and a bunch of stuff. And when just it's like, man, fuck all of this.
This is why I tell you guys not to do this shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
This is why, Deacon. She just hugs him, like buries her head against his neck.
Deacon would look over at Longbow and just kind of be like, "We good to move. Anything else?"
Well, we have some stuff. I don't really want to hang around here.
Alright.
So yeah, let's get a move on.
All right.
Yeah, Bruno will come back out from under the brush, back over to Deacon. And everyone can carry on along the road. Are we still heading towards the refinery?
I think so.
Got a job to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we vignette or do we not talk about this trauma?
I don't think Longbow's ready to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fair thing. I don't think either of the fellers are in much mood to talk about their feelings, so they just keep walking.
Well, okay. We get away from the plane, right? We're a little further away. And Longbow says, man, you know, the last thing he got from me, ironically, could help us right now, just to take our mind off things. And he pulls out like his hallucinogens, his like little shrooms. We can make a little tea, just sit tight and just be for a minute.
Deacon just kind of looks at him like real hard and be like, I'd ask you if you are on drugs, but you gotta be, right? Already?
I mean, it helped me before I got out here. That's why I'm saying it now.
Yeah, before you got out here, you want to be singing Kumbaya when 20 more casualties roll up on the campfire? Like what?
No, I'm just saying take it easy. But you got a good point. Just saying, I don't know. I'm looking for anything.
Yeah, we can look back in elevation. We got a job to do.
All right.
Yeah. Then moving on to leg number 3. Spend a ration. We carry on towards the direction of where oxbow mining is. You reach a point where there are several. There's probably like there's 2 of like the big like church vans that are kind of like on the side of the road. Inside, you can see that there are people still in the seats with seatbelts on. Casualties, like in torpor inside. And if someone can roll a foresight for me, that would be great.
Got it. That is, what is my foresight? Just 1. Okay. 10 over 9.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. What is that? I did the wrong dice. 11 over 8. No, 10 over 8. Ugh.
10 over, 9 over 17 over 3. 7, 14 minus -2. I don't understand what's happening here. Deacon has absolutely seen church buses like this before, right? You are familiar with like when you load up the parishioners and you're headed somewhere and like you're doing something like that. There is definitely going to be a couple haul worth of goods in those vans. And you know, it might entirely be possible if you were quiet enough to loot those vans without waking the casualties up out of torpor.
Yeah, you can kind of get both of them close and say, hey, those casualties, they haven't noticed anybody, and they probably got those vans loaded down. My saddlebags are empty. So
Yeah. We're gonna need all we can get. Mike, these vans are busted.
They've been
they
out here
like-
long enough that like the tires have dry rotted off and like all that kind of stuff.
are they like the big, like white, like corporate looking van kind of deals, or are they more like
They're
a
like
bus
the
kinda
big
style?
white van where like on the side is like so and so Episcopalian, like
Yeah.
some sort of church.
The
Jimmy's Baptist
whatever
Church, like
Ford,
this,
like some kind of transit
like
van.
Econoline or something like that. Yeah, the big ones.
Where do we
My
need?
mom's church has 2 of them.
Where
Well, see,
where would they have
That's-
supplies?
there's space in the back. There's space under
Oh,
the
the-
seats.
the
People
trunk-
like
the
brought their bags
trunk.
and stuff.
The trunk section in the back or whatever.
Well, like there's like a
Yeah.
set of bench seats across the back, but like the back also opens up, so like you can put luggage kind
Yeah,
of back there.
yeah. Back opens and there's the like passenger doors kind of on the side in the back, but
Yeah.
just pop the back doors open.
It looks like there's 8 casualties in each. If you were to scavenge them,
Yeah, keep it quiet.
Alright.
I mean, I'm pretty light on my feet. No, Martha is. What about you, Longbow?
Yeah, I can be. I'd kind of like to maybe on the first van cover the 2 of you.
Alright.
In case they start to wake up, I'll make it quick.
Probably Martha take the first one. I imagine your stealth is pretty high.
Yeah, I can.
so you can see from out here, like the door locks are like down, like you're gonna have to unlock them to get in there,
It's
Longbow's
long
got
now, I
the
think.
which you would do
Lock
with
pick.
criminality. Yes.
I've got that.
Yeah.
And the kit. So all right,
Hey.
Hey,
swapping things up. Longbow's gonna unlock the thing, or try to.
and Deacon's got a rifle still, so he's got it kind of trained on the van.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna open up the first one.
Yep.
Okay.
And with the lockpick kit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend a thing to do that. Sweet. That is a it's a success. It's like a 9/7.
Yeah, you're able to like get the door open on the van here quietly. If someone wants to stealth in and scavenge,
stealth and scavenge, or just scavenge?
stealth to get in and avoid being detected while you're scavenging. Right.
11/6 for the stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my will to flip that. So it's a 4/1.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, I meant to ask this way back when. I wanted to see if I could get a will for the scene at the beginning.
So the you used a will to flip the numbers where is for the modified number or the number off the die.
3 was the number on the die.
Okay, so there is 3 bounty out of that van, and 1 haul of goods.
Oh, Mike. Given the scene that we didn't play out, can I get dismissive? My weak
Yes.
spot on that. Okay.
1 good of hull, you said?
1 haul of goods. Yes.
Oh, so that works too. Okay. Deacon's got
was how
the
much
other
bounty?
one.
It was 3 bounty.
3 bounty.
If Longbow can pop it, I can get in.
Oh yeah, yeah, the 10 on the black die. Yeah, I'm good. I'll spend the
Okay.
resource.
Stealth is 6/3. Scavenge. 8/1, 7 on the black die.
7 bounty.
Okay.
+1 haul of goods.
Deacon would offer to take kind of both.
I need Mirtha or Deacon, one of you, to either make a profession, medicine, or awareness check.
You want me to do awareness?
Yeah, if you want.
And just real quick, to account for what Deacon got, I was writing some other stuff down. It was 7 bounty and 1 haul of
Mhm.
goods.
Yep.
So we've got 10 bounty and 2 haul off of this leg.
I think I still have the binoculars.
You're kind of like this. This is about like the inside of the van.
I
kind
know.
of
I'm
deal,
just
so-
also saying that I think I have the binoculars.
Yeah, you would. I wouldn't have asked for him back. On the ethereal.
Ooh,
Yeah,
rigid from the beyond.
And Longbow does have rigid stuff.
What was I rolling?
Awareness.
9/6. 9/8. Sorry, 9/8.
Okay, that's a success. You all kind of come back together, and Mirtha, I think the thing that will click to you when you're in the van, and as you like kind of see the other van that Deacon was checking out, everybody inside them was infected. All the windows are closed. All the doors are locked. For everyone in there to be infected, every one of them would have had to be bitten. And none of them had any wounds on them at all. So that's a self-control check.
Wait, are you talking like meek? Like,
No, they had no wounds whatsoever. They had no bite marks, no stab marks, no puncture marks on them at all. They were all just in the van and head turned.
Oh my god, like the implications of a non-violent turn.
Of a turn
a-
without physical like blight infection. No bites, no jabs, no piercing, no infection of the blight through physical contact. So yes, that is a level 3 stress check. All right.
10/7.
Okay, that's 1 stress.
10/6.
Putting
One
my
stress.
charge on that thing. Glad that I did. That is a 9/7.
Okay, 1 stress.
So the implication is a bunch of people.
16 people inside 2 different sealed vehicles all became infected, not through the known method of infection.
I mean, it's just spitballing. It's late and spit in their punch bowl. Boom. Could be.
But yeah, you're able to like, you can abandon them doors open, you can push them back shut if you want, whatever you want to do here, and like leave the area.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to try to scavenge while you're here?
Do a ration scavenge. We've spent some rations. So I'll see if I can't find some food out here to refresh one of us. It's a 10 on the black die. So that succeeds.
Okay.
I'm down 4 rations. Mirth, are you down a bunch more?
I'm at 4 out of 10.
Okay.
I've got
I also have an extra set, so I'm fine.
I've got 3 out of 10 rifle bullets. Like, is that on the table?
Oh,
Because that's
Sure.
honestly something that I would probably need more.
sure. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
go looking for bullets. If Mike, you're okay
Yeah.
with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody's got a hunting rifle in the back of their
Oh yeah,
trunk of their
like
car.
Mhm.
little country churches in the midst of like a
their
weird
pastor also had a
scenario.
Bible. Inside
Like, yeah.
that Bible was also a pistol that doesn't
Hmm.
work and a magazine.
You know, people, it's more common than you think.
Yeah.
You gotta memorize like half the book in seminary. So like, do you really need those pages? Like, all up here.
That's good.
Yeah. Um, that sounds like 3.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we're at the place to
Yeah,
determine if the thing has the stuff.
Yes, I don't have the place prepared because I didn't think we would get there this session because I thought
Oh.
the legs would take a little bit longer.
Well, there we go.
So yes, you are when the next episode opens, it is arriving at Oxbow Mining.
Awesome.
Did legs. You know, I
Cool.
did legs today too. That's my Wednesday. You know, I do legs and then I do legs.
That's funny.
It's great.
I will. So just so you guys know, I think it would be understood that Longbow has Ridge's stuff because he's gonna give it all to Ash. Right? Like he's got the pack, he's got the notebooks, he's got the rifle, all of it. Everything that was on Rigid, he took because he knows that Ash is gonna want all of that.
Right.
Right.
So though he's carrying the bag, it's not like he's like looking through it or anything like that. He's just got it, and the rifle and everything kind of gets its own special place, so that he knows that that's stuff that is separate from what we're doing here. And Mike, I don't mind spending the hall or whatever that is to
Yeah, I
figure
mean
for that.
carrying all that extra stuff seems reasonable.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. So
So Mike,
Mhm.
Red markets.
the karma of that tweet to like more fun-filled economic horror. Like
our announcement tweet today.
yeah. So that's what we got for tonight.
Very apt title.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
I made sure to say what could possibly go wrong before we went in the plane. It ticked all the boxes for a really solid sesh tonight.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
There's foreshadowing that the one thing like fell down, right, and landed on. It was the last one too.
The one
And he
tore
was trying
itself
to
in half.
be,
Yeah.
and
The
he was trying to be
cinematography.
helpful.
We are effectively authors at this point. I mean, like
Yeah, the
all of those steps.
cinematography,
Mhm.
the story planning, we did it.
Casey, I'm sorry, dude.
It's all good, man. Hey, we got merch out of it. The actions of my consequences.
The consequence of my
Actions
actions.
of my
Yeah.
actions.
Oh my god.
And I have a plan. Look how it went.
You did say that. You did say that. Oh my god. Well, now we have like a little like, rip date, whatever that this happened in the world of red markets.
Yeah.
Martha wants to
2035.
yell at both of you so bad.
I'm sure.
It's coming.
I'm
It's
sure. I'm sure.
It's from a place of love,
I'm sure.
but it's coming.
Also, vehement frustration. Vehement frustration. Yeah.
I think Deacon's really gonna get it. He's not gonna really care, but he's
Sure.
really gonna get it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
She's gonna hang out. Give Bruno some scritches.
Stay tuned for my new character, guys.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Exciting.
Oh
Isn't
boy.
that so exciting? And you know, now Casey gets to remember the character creation process, which has long been ejected from my brain.
Yeah.
I
That's
got-
those are you have to go through all of the like what's your weak spot and what's your tough spot.
Mike,
Yes.
what do I do? I can't.
You hang out one dependent short.
Is that what happens then?
You die.
You can only heal one humanity, not two, when you're in between jobs.
Hey, at least you have one. At least you have one.
David said,
More drugs. More drugs. More drugs.
Imagine if you hadn't taken Mirtha as a second one. Like now, where would you be? Just
I know. Oh,
no, just all falls over.
"Hey, save that
And
bounty,
I'm
though.
just gonna go
Save that
ahead and
bounty
tell
for
you
me."
my next character, because y'all know who it is. Not gonna want to really be long bounce dependent.
I'm gonna need her to be
Fair.
more dependent.
We can discuss it.
I don't need
Player,
Deacon,
you can
how
only take
feeling?
player characters as dependents if it's a mutual decision. So.
Deacon, how you feeling, bro?
Uh,
All right,
eh.
I'll figure that out on my own time. Yeah. So hey, Red Markets.
Hey.
Red Markets delivers.
How about like yay for safety tools and for a group of folk that respect them and know how to use them. So thank you to everybody that we were able to get through a very traumatic thing fairly easily.
We vibed. We kept it tight.
And
Which
we
is
checked
what
in
we
with each
decided.
other as any good gaming group should do, is checking each other when shit happens.
Boom.
So
In the chat
safety tools, use them.
and in the thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Well,
Right,
now what?
well,
Now
I'm
who
gonna-
do we
Wednesday.
go
I'm gonna
raid?
hit the
Raid
button.
machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raid machine. We're gonna go hang out over at Rule of Lore. I haven't seen them do a thing in a while. Let me just check in on them real quick. What are they doing? Yeah. So we're gonna hang out with these guys. They're doing some tabletop RPGs. I'll find out what it is in just a second. But yeah, man, Red Markets. Holy smokes. Like, this is the game where I knew it was gonna happen. Like, the dice are against, like, it's gonna happen at some point. Just didn't know when.
Casey's gonna come back next week, just rolling crit successes on every roll.
Yes.
Yeah, I have questions about that too.
Yeah.
Like,
So I did a practice roll, by the way. My very next roll was double eights. I shit you
Damn.
not. I was like,
Damn,
well,
buddy.
I can't even blame, because these were brand new dice. These were like fresh dice,
Damn,
and they
buddy.
killed me.
God, they turned out to be traitors from the get-go. That's not even fair.
I was like, well, okay, that combination is not good.
All right. So all right. So we're gonna go check out these guys. They're playing Infinite Horizon. And I think they're on break right now. So we're gonna head over there.
Oh.
Oh, nope. Try that again. There we go. Let's start right. No? Okay, it's not gonna let me do that.
distracted elf is doing blades right now.
I don't know if they do like what the restrictions are in raids. But yeah.
Oh, you know what? I might not be allowed to raid the other channel because they probably will only let me follow that folks there. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna head over to Distracted Elf.
Wahoo!
Yeah. Oh man, clocks, blades, they're doing stuff.
Another feel good
Yeah,
stream.
folks, we're gonna send you to another like game that isn't too tough on the players. You know, it's a pastel game.
It's nice.
It's unicorns and stuff.
Unicorns and
Magic.
magic and
Touch
it's
the friendly
a
ghost.
magical Playdon,
Just-
Charlie.
Spending
fine.
some quality time with your wives and your brothers in that game.
Yeah.
Maybe demon whales come in
Yeah,
every once in
yeah.
a while in Cthulhu. But it's
Alright.
not that big. It's not that immersive.
So folks, thanks a ton for hanging out with us. It's been a tough one. But thank you all for being here. As always, have fun and play well.
May all your rolls be crits.